Hi guys, it's Jocy. Today I'm going to be making the Mini Brands Create Almond and Apricot Cheesecake. So to make this, we're going to need the cheesecake, the apricot halves, the apricot jam. We're also going to need the sliced almonds, the plate to plate up the cheesecake. I'm not sure if we're gonna need it, but they gave us also some tongs, the cake cutter, and a fork, as well as the nozzle for the apricot jam. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the miniature, and then I'll show you me making the actual recipe for this almond apricot cheesecake, and we'll go ahead and see the final result of that and taste it at the end. So let's go ahead to making the miniature. So I'm gonna save 2/3, a third for later. So let's just save a little bit off to the side. Okay, I'm gonna put some on now like they want us to, and then and we're gonna use apricot jam and put it on the top. I don't know how runny this jam is. Like I said in my previous video, these jars look big, but they don't fill them up all the way. So I'm gonna spread it with this cake knife. I should have put all the, maybe I should just, no, I'm gonna save these. Since we don't get a lot and it doesn't need that much, we'll just put that. I want to save those for a different recipe. I really love this jar of apricot halves. I just love the little container it comes in. So it says halves, but it does have the slices in here too. So let's dump these out. So we got 2 whole halves and then a bunch of slices. And then we will put on the halves in the center. We're gonna put more of this apricot jam, if I can get any out. Oh, good thing I have that there. These nozzles easily come off, so I'm just gonna drizzle some. Scoop some of this up if we can. Now let's take some of our reserved almond slices and sprinkle them on top. I feel like that's a good amount. And yeah, I have some leftovers still that I could use for other recipes. UV light and set it. Okay, so here is the Mini Brands Create Almond and Apricot Cheesecake, or Apricot Cheesecake. How do you guys say it? Apricot or apricot? Nonetheless, here's how it turned out. I think it turned out really cute, and it was actually an easy build. Looks really yummy. So if you guys want to stick around to watch me make the actual cheesecake, you can stick around for that, and we'll go ahead and show you the final product at the end and taste it for you. So here is the final result of the recipe. Look-wise, I don't think this is as successful as the other recipes that I've made so far. I really tried to follow the recipe this time, and this recipe had a lot more steps, but still not very detailed in what you were supposed to do. Like they said, chill the crust. They didn't tell me how long. Then they said to chill the cheesecake part when I added it, but they didn't tell me how long. And I think the ratio of the crust to the actual cheesecake is off. They're basically the same size. So yeah, I mean, I just followed the ingredient measurements, and this is what it turned out to be. So I guess we'll see how it tastes. Sometimes looks is not everything, but let's check out how it tastes. Let me go ahead and call my co-taste tester so we can go ahead and try it out. Okay, Eric's here to sample this cheesecake. It's an almond apricot cheesecake. So in the recipe, oh, the crust is very hard. Maybe I packed it a little bit too hard. Yeah, I forgot to put a parchment between the crust and the mold, so that's probably why. It's okay. The crust is really thick. If we don't get all of it, it's all right. So in the cheesecake, they have us add like Ooh, I got more crust. They had us add almond butter. I'm gonna take a bite of everything.
The cookie. Taste the cookie the most out of everything. Or the shell. But
I mean, because look at the ratio.
yeah.
But they had me... I was kind of like worried when I was making. I was like, this doesn't look like enough cheesecake. Maybe I should have doubled it, but I mean, how would I know how it was going to turn out?
Toasted almonds are good.
It gives that texture contrast. And this was a no-bake cheesecake. So maybe that's why it's also a little bit softer. Because I just chilled it. But we went out and got, because in the recipe they have you get, they want you to use hobnobs or digestives, which are like an English brand of biscuits or, you know, cookies or whatever. And there's a tea shop that sells all kinds of English goods. So we're able to find the digestive biscuits there. And in the cheesecake, they also have us use double cream. I had to research what double cream was, but luckily at that tea shop, they sold double cream. So, I mean, it just tastes like a lighter butter or a thicker whipped cream that's unsweetened, I guess, is the best how I could describe it. Did you like it?
Yeah. I mean, the apricots wasn't really...
Can't really taste it?
Yeah.
I was kind of sketched out with the canned apricots. And they're like teeny tiny. Look at on the little miniature. It fills up. Mine I would have to put like 4 to fill up that center part. But yeah. The crust is really good. If the crust was a cookie, I totally like it. Do you like the cheesecake part? Did you try it by itself?
Yeah.
It does have that cheesecake flavor-ish, but I think the almond butter takes over the cheesecake flavor. I don't know. I mean, definitely I like this better than the parfaits.
Yeah.
But do you like this better than anything other than the parfait?
I mean, it's good.
He's looking at all the ones that we've made so far.
I mean, it's probably the last one. No, it's good.
It's good, so yeah. He doesn't want to say it's bad. I think just the ratios are off. Yeah. But other than that, it's pretty good. I don't think I would ever make this particular recipe again. But yeah. Okay. That's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye. So we ended up eating more after we stopped recording. Eric actually asked for another slice, and then I ended up eating more too. And the more you eat it, the better it is. So I guess this was successful. But I still wouldn't make it again. Okay. Bye.